Om Ajnana-Timrandasya Jnananjana-Shakya Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCONBURLA official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Nectar of Instruction number 5. Krishneti jasya giritam manasadrita dikhyasti chet pranatibhisa bhajantam isam Sushrusaya bhajana vigyam ananyam anya nindadi shunya hridam ipsita sangal labdhya. One should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation or diksha and is engaged in worshipping the deity. And one should associate with and a faithful serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service and whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. In order to intelligently apply the sixfold loving reciprocation mentioned in the previous verse, one must select proper persons with careful discrimination. Srila Rupa Goswami therefore advises that we should meet with the Vaishnavas in an appropriate way according to their particular status. In this verse, he tells us how to deal with three types of devotees: Kanishtadhikari, Madhyamadhikari, and Uttamadhikari. The Kanishtadhikari is a neophyte who has received the Harinam Sangha initiation from the spiritual master and is trying to chant the holy name of Krishna. One should respect such a person within his mind as a Kanishta Vaishnava. A Madhyamadhikari has received spiritual initiation from the spiritual master and has been fully engaged by him in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. The Madhyamadhikari should be considered to be situated midway in devotional service. The Uttamadhikari, highest devotee, is one who is very advanced in devotional service, and Uttamadhikari is not interested in blaspheming others. His heart is completely clean, and he has attained the realized state of unaltered Krishna consciousness. According to Srila Rupa Goswami, the association and service of such a Mahabhagavata, a perfect Vaishnava, are most desirable. One should not remain an Kanishtadhikari, one who is situated on the lowest platform of devotional service and is interested only in worshipping the deity in the temple. Such a devotee is described in the 11th canto, 2nd chapter, 47. Achame Bahare. Only he is engaged in the worship of the deity in the temple, but who doesn't know how to behave toward devotees or people in general is called a Prakriti Bhakta or Kanishtadhikari. One therefore has to raise himself from the position of Kanishtadhikari to the platform of Madhyamadhikari. The Madhyamadhikari is described in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.2.46 in this way: Ishvare tadadhanesu, etc. The Madhyamadhikari is a devotee who worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the highest object of love and makes friends with the Lord's devotees, is merciful to the ignorant, and avoids those who are envious by nature. Four types of their treatment. This is the way to cultivate devotional service properly. Therefore, in this very verse, Srila Rupa Goswami has advised us how to treat various devotees. We can see from practical experience that there are different types of Vaishnavas. The Prakriti Sahajas generally chant the Hare Krishna mantra, yet they are attached to women, money, and intoxication. Although such persons may chant the holy name of the Lord, they are not yet properly purified. Such people should be respected within one's mind, but their association should be avoided. Be very cautious. They are avoided. Those who are innocent but simply carried away by bad association should be shown favor if they are eager to receive proper instructions from pure devotees. But those neophyte devotees who are actually initiated by the bona fide spiritual master and are seriously engaged in carrying out the orders of the spiritual master should be offered respectful obeisances. In this Krishna consciousness movement, a chance is given to everyone without discrimination of caste, color, and creed. Everyone is invited to join this movement, sit with us, take prasadam, and hear about Krishna. When we see that someone is actually interested in Krishna consciousness and wants to be initiated, we accept him as a disciple for the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. When a neophyte devotee is actually initiated and engaged in devotional service by the orders of the spiritual master, he should be accepted immediately as a bona fide Vaishnava, and obeisances should be offered unto him. After many such Vaishnavas, one may be found to be very seriously engaged in the service of the Lord and strictly following all the regulatory principles, chanting the prescribed number of rounds in japa beats, and always thinking of how to expand the Krishna consciousness movement. Such a Vaishnava should be accepted as an Uttamadhikari, a highly advanced devotee, and his association should always be sought. So the propensity by which a devotee becomes attached to Krishna is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita Antarlila 4, 192. दीक्षा काले भक्त करे आत्मसमर्पण सही काले कृष्ण तारे करे आत्मसम. At the time of initiation, when a devotee fully surrenders to the service of the Lord, Krishna accepts him to be as good as he himself. Diksha, spiritual master, spiritual initiation is explained in the Bhakti Sandarbha by Srila Goswami. Divyam jnanam jatadadyat kuryat prapasya sankhya tasmat dikhyeti saprapta dikhyese tattva. That means by Diksha, one gradually becomes disinterested in material enjoyment and gradually becomes interested in spiritual life. So, in this way, we see that one should not accept a spiritual master without following the instructions, and not should one accept a spiritual master just to make a fashionable show of spiritual life. One must be jigyasu, very much inquisitive, to learn from the bona fide spiritual master. The inquiries one makes should be strictly pertinent to transcendental science. Jigyasu Sriya Uttamam. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna is so sublime that if one chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra offenselessly, carefully avoiding 10 offenses, he can certainly be gradually elevated to the point of understanding that there is no difference between the holy name of the Lord and the Lord himself. One who has reached such an understanding should be very much respected by neophyte devotees. One should know for certain that without chanting the holy name of the Lord offenselessly, one cannot be a proper candidate for advancement in Krishna consciousness. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya-lila 22, 69, it is said, Jahara Komala Shraddha se Kanishta Adik Jana Krame Krame Teho Bhakta Haive Uttama. One whose faith is soft and pliable is called a neophyte, but by gradually following the process, he will rise to the platform of a first-class devotee. Everyone begins the devotional life from the neophyte stage, but if one properly finishes chanting the prescribed number of rounds of Harinam, he is elevated by step to step to the highest platform, Uttamadhikari. Similarly, about Madhyamadhikari, is Madhyamadhikari is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Jahara Dudha Sadha, Kindu Shastra Jukti Nahi Jane. This is Madhyamadhikari. This is the definition by Chaitanya Charitamrita. And who is Uttamadhikari? Shastra Jukti Sunipana Dudha Sadaja, Uttamadhikari. He is very expert in Shastra Jukti Sunipana, in quoting Shastras, and he has firm faith in the Lord. Dudha Sadaja. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also given a description about the Vaishnavas. When the Vaishnavas come to Puri and they ask about Maharaj, Mahaprabhu says that Vaishnava Seva, this is important for the Vaishnavas. So they asked, who is a Vaishnava? प्रभु कहे जार मुखे सुनिए कबार कृष्ण नाम से पूज्य श्रेष्ठ सभा का. If one hears a person say even once the word Krishna, that person should be accepted as the best man out of the common group. Then again Mahaprabhu says, अतएव जार मुखे एक कृष्ण नाम सहित वैष्णव करिय तार सम्मान. One who is interested in chanting the holy name of Krishna, or when a practice likes to chant Krishna names, should be accepted as a Vaishnava and offered respect as such, at least with one's mind. In this way, Mahaprabhu also defines about the Vaishnavas. So, there is a long purport by Srila Prabhupada Maharaj. When in this verse, Srila Prabhupada advises the devotee to be intelligent enough to distinguish between the Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari and Uttama Adhikari. The devotee should also know his own position and should not try to imitate a devotee who is situated in a higher platform. Bhakti Vinod Thakur has given some practical hints to the effect that an Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava can be recognized by his ability to convert many fallen souls to Vaishnavism. One should not become a spiritual master unless he has attained the platform of Uttama Adhikari. A neophyte Vaishnava or a Vaishnava situated on the intermediate platform can also accept disciples, but such disciples must be on the same platform. And it should be understood that they cannot advance very well toward the ultimate goal of life under his insufficient guidance. Therefore, disciples should be careful to accept an Uttama Adhikari as a spiritual master. So, it is up to you to decide what to do. So, thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.